Hello! How are we doing today? Today we're gonna make reversed coloring or reversed artworks. Oh god, reversed coloring artworks, however you wanna call it. Because, well, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. We start here with random color blobs, and then we're gonna just figure out what we're gonna make out of this. For example, if you look at this, you can already see the reference sheet I've done. If I look at this, I see dragon heads. If you don't see them, you're just not creative enough. I mean, just, okay, here's what I believe, right? Here, you can see an eye. That's like its mouth. And then it's like going down, and yeah, you can also see, like, you know, the horns and shit like this dragons. So I'll put up a reference. And then, simply gonna do our thing, you know, do the thing that artists do. And so, I believe we first, obviously, gonna lay down a little sketch, and then, yeah, put a line art and that shit. I mean, I don't think I need to explain much. I don't think my explanation right now is good, to be honest, but, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah, maybe. You know, okay, now, I haven't really analyzed it completely. Or, okay. I don't know, I kind of feel a little bit by the point right now. Besides the point, oh god. Okay, so, what I was trying to say right now. You know, let's start here. Let's return this. Say hello to my stream. And today we're gonna make reversed artworks, but in reversed, starting with color and then the rest. Now, if you look at this one, I see dragons. That's why I already have put up a little reference for the dragons. This is also where I'm gonna pull up the other references for the other artworks we're gonna do. So, now the thing is, we're gonna plan this a little bit. Or at least I kinda want to plan it. Because, if you ask me, I see one big dragon head right here. And then another one tinier here. And I can even see maybe here one. This could maybe be its tail. And then it's just like a three-headed dragon. But this one looks like he's like, you know, trying to eat something. This one, like this thing. So what is he eating? What should he eating? Or should he want to eat? You know, it kind of looks like a McDonald's now. But I guess copyright won't allow me to do this. Also, it would really make sense, would it? Then again, maybe the dragons just can't resist the good old McDonald's. You know, McDonald's is like one of those things. I don't think that you know it's bad for you. You know you shouldn't eat it, but you're still gonna do it, no matter what. You know, no specific reason. I mean, for example, like in recent time, I was climbing a lot with my friends, as you might know, and like nearly every time we go to Macca's afterwards, the McDonald's afterwards, and it's, you know, we have no specific. This just, it became a joke at this point, right? Like, no matter what you do, come on, let's go to McDonald's. It's just a joke at this point. I don't know how McDonald's did this, but like, how did McDonald's get the reputation of, no matter how fucked up it is, no matter how much you know it is bad for you, you still go there? Like, that is a reputation I want to have. How? You're just gonna, that's still beyond me, to be honest. Okay, so, well, you know, I think actually, after talking about McDonald's now, I think we maybe should make a McDonald's out of this. shouldn't we? I think this wouldn't be too bad Wouldn't be too bad, don't you think? Like, you know, just having here. You can see this, okay. Having like the McDonald's M. Right here. And this is the dragon, like the fearsome dragon. Who really can't wait to go to McDonald's. That's why he's so angry. He's probably hungry, you know what I mean? I would be angry too if I would be so hungry. No wonder he looks so angry. Look at our forms. Like even this one has like I give him the same amounts. No, I would be very angry too if I would be hungry. Isn't there like a specific word for this? Like hangry? I believe this is like an actual word. Hangry. If you just get angry from being hungry. That is just gonna be my excuse now for life. Oh, I'm just hungry. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, okay. Oh, no problem. Understandable. Totally understandable. But this looks like it's just like some scale looking at like the spikes on the back. And it start really late, or maybe, you know, like a lot of tinier ones. Gets really fast, really big. Something like that. Like those things. Yeah, that seems like dragon to me if I've ever seen one. Maybe it's like it's the other horn from the other side as it looks there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this looks like it's acceptable. Now here, you know, I gotta be. You know what we should make? We should make like the goofy one here, like with the giant eye. Let's do that. Let's do that. We need to do that. We need really big eyes. This is horn. One of his horns. Yeah, this is. And it's gonna probably like go like this. This is how it should go. And it's like the tongue hanging down there. Like you don't see the tongue, but we can imagine it, right? Yeah. Tongue hanging down there. Maybe he's just really desperate for the food as well. He looks really derpy already. Good job, good job. Now this one looked somewhat serious, but this one just, he gave up on his status as a fearsome dragon. He just really wants the McDonald's. As I said, understandable. Also, like, I never really hear people talk about it, but like, McDonald's hot devil chili sauce. Now, if your country doesn't have this, well, rest in peace, because it's the best chili sauce I've eaten in a while. So, you know, normally, maybe I should like also explain to you what my meals normally look like in McDonald's, because most of the time I get chicken nuggets, 6 or 9 piece with sauce, and most of the time this hot devil sauce. What should we make like this? Hey, it probably looks like that. Really desperately to that McDonald's. And then the hot devil sauce, and what I also found is curry sauce. Curry sauce is freaking awesome. Like, say what you want, but curry sauce is amazing. Okay, I mean, curry in general, really, if you think about it, curry in general is absolutely mind-blowingly amazing. No sec. No question. This isn't a question. This is just facts. I'm just spitting facts at this point, you know. I still like the drawing here. Also, I would be kind of interested on what you see here. Like, did you also see drawings? Or did you see something else? Who knows? We'll be interested to know, please. Please, if you have time. Go on ahead. Okay, so, curry. We are talking about curry. The best food in existence. Even when I was visiting Japan, I was eating a lot of curry. It was just so awesome, so good. They just know that curry. It's just know that curry, okay? And how should? Yeah, I've got nothing to say to this. It's awesome. I should probably also get like really derpy eyes. I think that's better. Let's make it really derpy. Fuck seriousness. Gave that up the moment I talked about McDonald's, to be honest. Maybe his tongue is also hanging down like deer. He's really desperate for it. And what are we gonna do with this? Is maybe. Oh yeah, I see this. This is the street. The street to the McDonald's. Guys, I just see it in front of me. And here is like the foundation of the building. Like, this is like the little garden that McDonald's always has. You know, they really, like, it feels like they're really desperate to like clean up their PR sometimes. But at the same time, we all know that no matter what they do with it, we're always gonna go there. Like, I'm not sure you can fuck it up enough, to be honest. McDonald's, like, okay. Serious question. What would have to happen for you to no longer go to McDonald's? Because I'll be honest, there would be a shit ton for me, to be honest. It's like the Mac Drive where it goes in. And there's like, oh yeah, right there, there's like this box with the shitty audio that, like, it's a wonder that they can understand you and you them at all. Despite, you know, we're being in the year that we are, like, McDonald's should have the funds to. I made the reference sheet a little bit tinier because I don't really use it, if we're being honest. Just in case, you know, there's a little reference, but we can't do that. Maybe we're gonna use it later. Okay. And yeah, that's a shitty audio box, and it is how the building goes, like this, like the roof. Oh yeah, you can see this come together. It's like maybe the roof goes up into this way, you know, a little bit overshooting. Yeah, and you know, drawing a McDonald's is also really fucking easy, because no, they just don't give a fuck. Like, they're just building a square. Like, no fancy architecture, nothing, just building a square and call it a day. Like they know they can't fuck up enough. Like, I'm pretty sure they are aware they can't really fuck up enough for people to not go to McDonald's anymore. Hey, they gotta be, right? Maybe this one has like, you know, like you can see more of this side. Yeah. Maybe we work a little bit on the scales, because I don't like how they look yet. So like, maybe we could change that a little bit. But I think, you know, when it comes to the concept, I did a good job, I'm not gonna lie. A three-headed dragon being desperate to get to McDonald's. Maybe he should also like having... No, he should have like a drawl running down his mouth. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, he's like... Yeah, and maybe also hear from the tongue. Like... Yeah. That's how it should be. And he maybe should have some teeth to make it look a little bit coherent. So, now this. Awesome. So now I get to try out my new liners that I got with the new pack that I got recently, because I also bought like the Jazza Pro Sketchpack. That was it, and there were like 7 liners or something, and I can't wait to try them out. Which is what we're gonna do right now. So first of all, with the thin one, I'm just gonna go around all the lines, everywhere. And then we're just gonna work, you know, maybe make the outline a little bit thicker, make some cross hatching, which I plan on doing. And I mean, that's about it. About it. That's just it. Now you can do a lot with it, so yeah. Never forget the sound effects, guys. As Bob Ross said it, not once dare to miss out on those awesome sound effects. Oof. Sweet, sweet. You know, actually, when I was preparing this, I was more thinking about maybe something more jungle-like. Definitely not dragons. That wasn't not what I had in mind while doing this. But well, you see where we ended up, right? This is kind of the fun of this challenge, like, you don't know where you're gonna end up. Because the last thing that I thought is gonna happen is that I'm gonna draw today is a three-headed dragon being desperate to get to McDonald's. Yet here we are. Drawing a three-headed dragon being desperate to go to McDonald's. This is where I laugh out. You can make anything happen. Anything you can imagine. Isn't that beautiful? So now a good real question is these burgers. You know, for being in a McDonald's, like, is this something you still eat? Because I know when I was little, I ate only cheeseburgers. But right now I'm like, they're so basic. They're like, you know, I really like burgers. I love that shit, but cheeseburgers are just really not that good, okay? I think I just gotta be honest here. At least I don't think they're good anymore, to be honest. I mean, obviously, you can dip them in sauce and all the other kind of stuff that, of course, then definitely a good choice, especially if you dip it in like curry sauce. That's a good one. That's a good one. Like, you can't do anything wrong if you add curry. And I mean it when I say this, okay? Because the other day, I thought like, oh, what would happen if I add curry like spices to my scrolled eggs? And turns out, it's amazing. It's mind-numbingly amazing. And now, before you start judging this, okay? You should try it. It's awesome, especially it's something you should also really good if like your scrolled eggs for some reason turned out to be a little bit more dry than you might have planned, because this is very truly dry. This is awesome, just mind-numbingly awesome. Trust me. I mean, curry makes everything awesome. And how did I get to scrolled eggs? I was talking about cheeseburgers. So yeah, McDonald's cheeseburger. Apart from getting fucking expensive, man. I remember when I was a kid, it was like €1, and now it's like nearly 150 or something. Or no, two euros. Now I'm sounding like a boomer here, but it's true, okay? But then again, if you really think about it, like, not even €2 for a burger. Even if it's as tiny as it is, this is still pretty cheap, think about it. Okay, so, you know, you can't really complain, you know? It won't get cheaper, that's for sure. But if you go to McDonald's twice a week, it's expensive. And maybe that's just described my McDonald's consume. How much McDonald's I consume. Maybe I go to McDonald's at least once, sometimes twice a week. Maybe, but maybe not. It's all up to your imagination. Just imagine we're making like a rainbow, like imagination. If this ever becomes a video, I want you to add this rainbow. You gotta promise me this shit, okay? Otherwise I look like an idiot. You are gonna look like an idiot. Because I doubt that anyone but I'm gonna edit this. If this gets edited at all. Pew. Bam. Notice like a little brush, little greenery that McDonald's always has to make you believe it's not as horrible. Make it seem family friendly. Whoever has a killer clown as a mascot has to be evil. It just has to be. I mean, if you looked at this, Ronald McDonald, like, this clown, this isn't family friendly. It's the exact opposite of it. I'm just gonna take a sip out of my beautiful tea. Beautiful. Great. Awesome. Now, before we start with cross-hatching or anything fancy, I want to start like planning it out a little bit, because I don't want to fuck it up heavily. So, what I want to do is make the M of the holy and life-saving McDonald's glow. So, basically, I'm planning on having this, like this is the light source, so it would be like, guess if this is this way, then this would be shadow. Like. However, I think for those like spiky things, I can add like there's some kind of grim light or something like that. Like some kind of rim light from here. Because if it comes from this, I think this makes sense. I'm not sure. I'm just not an expert at this shit. Don't add me. So this is here, and then it comes from there. So like it should probably hit here a highlight, and and here the shadows. Yeah. Here are the shadows here on this dragon. And he probably has like this level of light coming from here. So it would be, this would be shadow. And I'm just really gonna make him round like those boys. To like, to accentuate the childish approach to this motive. Because let's be real, there's nothing more manly than going to McDonald's once after a workout or after, to eat something with friends. There's nothing better. Okay, talking about doing something with friends. How do you guys think about going to McDonald's when you're drunk? Because if you ask me, there isn't a better place to go once you're drunk. I'll be honest, okay? This is probably peak when it comes to getting drunk. Places to get drunk to, to go something to eat once you're drunk. This is what I wanted to say. Now I'm gonna make maybe the lines like that. I also maybe want to make like the lines or the shadow is a little bit thicker. Okay. What's it dry? Brush. Fine. I like these brush liners and I want to dry them out. Awesome. But the thing is, still want to have those thick lines on the shadow side. Accentuate the shadows, or do I want to have? Or do I want to have it all around? Oh god! Simply give them a stronger silhouette. But I do actually believe I want to keep it in the shadowy areas. Accentuate those areas. If I can't pronounce them, I shouldn't use those fancy words, but not here I am using those fancy words. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Who's gonna stop me? That's right, no one. Okay. And the thing is, if there's like rim light coming from there, for those highlights, I'm gonna use my white stick, like my white thingy, like that shit. So it just shouldn't really matter. You can just go over it, over the black lines, no problem. Nice sound effects. right there, behind there is a big shadow. Really big one. The same here, those scales are gonna make a big shadow on his head. And just those horns. Boom. The black anyways. Yeah, this is... Okay. Oof, sorry, just had to concentrate on that a little bit so I don't fuck it up. Okay, that's a nice pencil. You can get like a lot of variation. Like, let's just try it here. I don't give a fuck about this. You can get up everything. Quite fake. But it's still rather hard, so you have like quite predictable. It's very predictable how hard you go. That's pretty cool. Now I think for the cross section you want to use the finest level, right? Because 0.3 actually isn't the tiniest ever. 0.05, which is ridiculous, and I've never seen anything like this. So I can't wait to try it. Plus, like the 0.1 is like the tiniest I've seen so far. So 0.05, awesome. Wait, what's wrong with this playlist? This isn't how the playlist started off. This is this is a little bit... wasn't how I planned it to go, okay. Oh, and the second I start to complain about the music, it changes. Awesome. And you know, maybe you can also cope with this, just saying, oh, this is just scales. Yeah, maybe we're gonna just try this artwork with the cross-hatching, or maybe we're gonna make it even better. You know, to quote one of my favorite artists, when it comes to this kind of stuff, it's just said, grow some balls. And you know, I agree with him. Even if you got, just grow some balls. Just do it. You're not gonna regret it. Trust me. Okay, get us in. This is not so different from the 0.1 when it comes to thickness. But it doesn't have to be, let's be honest. It just doesn't make a big difference. We're going a little bit more throughout. Spur. Well, using a little bit rarer, that's what I want to say. To indicate that the shadow is ending in a hot edge, but rather ending more softly. It isn't a hard shadow, is what I'm trying to say with this. Guess it wasn't obvious enough. Okay, what I gotta say? Today, in case you didn't say this, have I told this already? I have no idea. No, those are like the kind of moments I'm like genuinely concerned if I'm having like There's something wrong with my memory. Because I just talked about it 5 minutes ago. Not even. But I can't remember if I told you guys that I just don't hear myself right now. And like, stopped, having the microphone. Okay, this kind of sounded weird. Like, on the microphone software, on the voice meter that I use, you can click the option that you can hear yourself to check the audio and stuff like that. But I kind of noticed after some time, well, that I get really, really tired if I do that. If I just hear my relatively monotone voice. So I decided to just yellow it and stop hearing myself, which I think is gonna help me, to be honest. It's going good so far. Sometimes it would be like half an hour in and already feel like falling asleep. So I do think it's helping. And I realized I can just check if my microphone is on my streaming software. So that should be a problem. But just to go super duper sure, I'm gonna check my screen, which I haven't done yet. Oof. Give me a second. Helping. And I realized I can just check if my microphone is on my streaming software. Oh, yeah, it's working. It's working. It's working. I already had enough experiences of streaming for a long time. Then, a microphone not being turned on or the stream being down. It isn't just a bad nightmare, it's reality. Or for example, when I streamed a whole 2-hour stream and then realized that I never pressed go live. So I just streamed to no one. This was. I was questioning my sanity at this point, to be honest. Like, the moment where you talk to yourself 2 hours straight and you can't even use the excuse on YouTube, and like it was my sanity wasn't existent at this point. Okay, it was a low point, man. It's like, especially for this one, also planned like back opening and everything for the stream, and then I opened the backs and everything. I just fucking bullshit. It never happened. And no, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the McDonald's salad. Because have you ever eaten it? Because I did. And I know it's not too bad. Honestly. Like, you might think McDonald's and salad. There's 2 words I never thought I'm gonna hear in one sentence. But in fact, I just said it, okay? And I can guarantee you that it's not gonna be the worst salad you've ate so far. Now, you might also ask me, what on God's name brought you to even try something as wild as McDonald's salad? And the answer is pretty simple. In case you didn't know, I'm looking out for what I eat. I'm quite cautious about that. Which sounds very ironic right now, okay? Given that I just said I go to McDonald's. But with cautious, I mean, really look that I have my proteins in my day and the calories the right amount. And then, we went to McDonald's again, and I didn't really have a lot of calories. So like, how many calories can a salad have, right? Can a salad? Wait a second. Is this the right word? I guess. salad are like vegetable thingies. The thing like where you put vegetables and sauce, and then kids don't like it anyways. Yeah, it's a salad, right? So you also call it in English? I'm not going crazy, am I? No. I am. I'm not going crazy. This is it. Let's call it salad. I hope. I did a self-doubt myself so much right now. I don't know why, but just for a second I like the convention. No, this is how you say it, is it? Like, kinda sounds wrong. Doesn't sound English enough, you know what I mean? Because like very, very similar to German name of it, which is salad. Salad is just the same word, just pronounced differently. So I had my doubts there, but I guess it's how it's supposed to be. So lion comes there. So right below, I'm just gonna use the brush again. Oh, there it is. There's my brush. Found it. Found it. Everything's under control. Here we go. This is the one with like the real. It's gonna cast a big shadow right there. Around. Intense little shadow. At least I heavily believe this is how this works. But also would like really stupid. Then again, you know, I'm drawing a three-headed dragon. It's desperately on its way to McDonald's, so I guess that train kind of thrown off a long time ago. Alright. So the next thing. Oof. So I think I want to make this cross-hatching a little bit more extreme. Like on the back a little bit more. So like, you know, actually cross my lines when I do cross-hatching. That was a good one, right? I know, funny. No need to laugh. You don't have to laugh to give me, you know, to approve of this. I know I'm funny. You don't have to do this. Trust me. Already have enough confidence. Okay. Then we're gonna you know, it's really intense music for drawing this. I just realized. And yeah. I mean, if you don't like it, just say it and have wrong feelings. Am I the only one hearing this? Little, like, I don't know, like, if like there's no signal. I pray to God it's not just me who hears this. Oh, I pray to God it is me, just me, who hears this. Wouldn't be good any other way. I don't want you guys to hear that. Shouldn't be. Okay. It still doesn't feel like enough, you know what I mean? Feels like it should go more. More. The M is giving a strong light, not just this weak-ass light. It is the M of the McDonald's. Not just some light, like a little bit shiny something. No, it's the McDonald's. the McDonald's like? Okay. Let's start a relation surrounding McDonald's. This is so serious to take this, okay? But it's kinda cool. I can look like into a screen up there. I just have like an overview of how it looks. It's kind of fancy. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. That's something I can get used to. I'm not gonna lie. Just double the lines. Boom. Make those lines a little bit slower. Okay. The same here. More lines in the shadowy areas. Or, I mean, this is all in a shadowy area, but like on the shadowy areas. You know what I mean? Hope you do. Otherwise, I look pretty stupid. I mean, as stupid as someone can look at this drawing dragons who are just performing McDonald's. I still love this idea, man. I think what I want to try next drawing or on the next paper is not just cross-hatching, but maybe like just hard black shadows with the brush pen or something like that. I think that would also be cool. That's something I wanted to try for a long time anyways. I think today might be the day. After all, this is quite a free for all thingy, you know what I mean? Like, you never know what's gonna wait you. And the next time you might draw aliens, the other time you might draw Best Girl Yorichi. And then you draw, I don't know, maybe the next one you're gonna draw is an alien eating at KFC. You know? No one does. That's what makes it funny. That's what's gonna keep you watching, right? Right? You're gonna keep watching, right? You're gonna stop watching now, right? No. You wouldn't, would you? Nah. No way. You'd keep watching. I know you're a real one. Okay. Oh no. My internet connection is a little bit hanging behind, but it's. I hope it's alright. Guys, can you still understand everything? I hope you can. Otherwise, this wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be a desirable situation I'm in right now. You know, now they don't have to fight with getting tired. I have to fight with getting fucking hungry. What the fuck? I ate like. Yeah, okay, no, it was 3 hours ago, so it's. You have all the right to make me hungry again, buddy, but still. Streaming, okay? Gotta set priorities. Fuck food. Streaming right now, yeah. A little bit of a shadow here. The scales have. Maybe add some scales like here, you know. The few little details. To make it look more beautiful. To make it look fabulous. You know, normally I just never draw in a cartoony style like that, but it's kind of fun, not gonna lie. Just having like this fun little thing and little stories that you're making up on the way. It's great. And I think I'll go another step because I'm still not satisfied with this. So what I will do is make those shadows even thicker. Shadow lines. As you already established for no specific reason. I just think this is gonna give it like a little bit more depth. A little bit more, you know. Just gonna give it a bit more of a punch, you know what I mean? Yes, like beautiful end. This is what the tape was. Bit of watercolor. Just give it a a real nice big shadow. But I think for this, oh no, give me for this one, this brush is better, I believe. It'll really edit. With like the line thickness and still get like a really sharp top or like point. And I like this, to be honest. Yeah. This is the kind of shadow I wanted. Haha. That thought is a work as well as it did with this brush, but it did, and I'm happy about it, not gonna lie. If I'll do like this. It also works really good. Okay. Sam. Look at us getting together. We went from, I don't know about this cross-hatching to, that was a good decision. Okay. This one too. Yeah, and it still looks like not too heavy. Like, still looks like a little bit of a soft shadow. Because of the cross-hatching of the thin liner. Yeah. I like this. I mean, I already said this like 2 times, but or 3 times. Yeah, just happy that it turned out like something. Still, can't forget we are talking about dragons going to McDonald's. So I think any extra work than the bare line work is special work. It's supposed to be praised, not gonna lie. The thing is, I think I'm just gonna make this box like black. And I'm just gonna give this like further away, like ghost. Darker it is here. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like really done here. Here I go a little bit harder. Same here. McDonald's doesn't have windows, okay, those are a lie. Okay, maybe I do add one. Like here. Like those ridiculously enormous windows that basically replace the entirety of the wall. Most of the time there's like something in here. Okay. Be honest. I think this is signable. This that was great. That was nice, man. Okay, like here, right here. No, actually, that's. How are we gonna put it? Maybe here. No, like a little corner of nothingness. Actually, I would like to do some brush. Will look a lot better with that one. Great. Awesome. Haha. Okay. Now, step number 2 will be to ever. Alright. Piece number 2. And we have 2 options. Give me a second. And now we have 2 options. This one or this one. Which one we want to take? That's the question, right? Which one do we want to take? This is only red. This one has 3 different colors. Which one do we want to pick? What do I feel more like? No, you know? Where do I see something first? Where do I see something first? Let's start with the red one. What do I see here? Okay, like we gotta do like that. That metal dude that really got bigger. Who got big recently with his ink monsters. They look awesome, by the way. Yours, what does the ink want to be? Okay, what does this piece of paper want to be? Okay, that's the real question today. We're gonna ask ourselves. That's the real question. What do they want to be? So, and you know, good question, valid question. Let's ask it. What do you want to be? I see. Very informative. The thing is, I think this one is a little bit too light, you know? This doesn't have like a lot of color in it. So I think you're gonna go with this one. Because I just saw in the camera, you can't really see the colors a lot. So we're gonna go with this one. For, you know, it's kind of shit if you can't see anything. And if this goes like the other one, we'll be finished with that one. This will be our last piece probably. Given that, you know, I still gotta get some reasonable amount of sleep. But maybe we do another two, another one, depending on how long this is gonna take. So what do we see here? What do we see here? What is this? What is this? Good question, good question. Maybe let's put it that way. What do we see here? Huh. Oh wait, I see something. This. So there's like this one. There are like some kind of eyes. See this? Some kind of eyes. Like. And some of the head shape. And it is like dead. Yeah. I'm not the only one who sees this, right? Am I going crazy? Or maybe I am, who knows? And maybe it looks like he's in kind of cocoon, you know, like this. A shape here. Some. Yeah, and there's like, it's like some of this strange cocoon. It also freezes in hell, just a lot smaller. His mouth would go like, I don't know, something like that. He isn't really happy, okay? He isn't really happy with how he ended up in this strange cocoon, been reduced to basically an alien worm. We're just gonna snail him. Huh. Where do we go? Like, I'm not 100% happy with this idea in its own. So, what are we gonna do? Maybe we can like this, just like some, I don't know, some another eye. This is fucking another eye, because why not? Okay. There's another eye. I see another eye. You know, if someone doubts me, this is just the fun part about this shit. You can draw whatever and say, oh, I see this. I can draw like a naked woman here and say, oh, I just saw her. No, just because you didn't have enough fantasy. Maybe. Maybe like here, like. Oh god, this looks like a fucking fever dream. It looks like one of those butterflies from Hell Paradise. Have you watched Hell Paradise yet? It's awesome. They're like only 3 episodes out, but damn, I want to watch it all. If I would have the time, I would have started the manga already, to be honest. This looks. I'm pretty sure if I would give this to my therapist, who would like, it would just, I don't know, demand I get into isolation this fucking moment. Guys, I realized something. And the camera is a little bit strange, so I need to adjust this. It's not the way it is in real life. At least that's how it feels. Sorry. So that I have to do this now. But I haven't noticed this before yet. I guess it gotta be. This? What is that? Oh. Well, I didn't need that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really fix it, not gonna lie. Yeah, I really need a camera. This is my next big investment that I'm gonna do. Getting a camera. But actually, you know what we're gonna do now? Or no? No, you know what? That's alright. That's alright, just continue here. Actually, this extra line is pretty useless. Or it's like nothing based upon it. Oh, now there's something based upon it. Oh, like I can. Ooh. That's a cool possibility. Just erasing this shit. Look at this. Just made out of slime. That's pretty cool. We could maybe like make some kind of. Oh, that would be awesome. Making art, you know, you have like your paper full of this stuff and then you just erase it. It looks. It sounds nice. It sounds fun, to be honest. Oh, this it's awesome. I didn't know what tell me you can erase watercolor. But maybe it's also only of this paper. I mean, as you can see, it's pretty tiny paper. It's like what it is. What is it? I think it's like a little bit tinier than A5. It looks like. Oh, sorry. A4 had been cut up in like 3 pieces. For some reason, I don't know. Like, you know, if like this is like, if it would be something like that, and then another one, this is, and then you add another one here, then that's roughly A4, I feel. But I mean, yeah. Sure, that was information you couldn't wait to get. Okay. So, you know, isn't there also like a test that's basically like the same, like you get those ink blobs and you know you have to tell your dude what you see. And you know, I'm pretty sure like you can also like arrange a little of my sidekick from here. You know, from this. You know, if anyone who knows this shit, and you know, who is therapeutic and knows about this shit, would you kindly analyze this and tell me if I'm clinically insane, and if yes, on what level, and with how many crimes and what kind of crimes I can get away in court? That would be nice, you know, just as a reference point. That's it, just reference point. You know, normally I never draw anything that's so incredibly trippy. I just don't have another word but trippy. Look at this shit. It's a fucking alien head. It's a butterfly with really not beautiful wings and a fucking alien head. What is wrong with me? where did I go wrong in my life? Let's be honest, where did I go wrong? Because I think something must have gone very wrong. Let's give it some legs. Like a lot of legs. They weren't here before, but I add them. Like, you know, it looks like the thing you find in fucking nightmares. I like it. You're gonna add like some little claws here on each end to make it even more nightmare feel. Isn't that awesome? But I mean, that's also kind of like the thing about this, right? You can get anything. I mean, I did talk about an alien before, but not about a fucking alien butterfly. What the fuck is wrong with me? Also, I think there's something you can turn off for the time being, because yeah, why the fuck should we have it here? There's nothing lost. It's lost nothing in here. No, that doesn't work. You know, sometimes I want to like translate a saying from German to English, and then I realized that this is not how this works. Okay, this makes absolutely no sense. This alien, the head of this alien kind of reminds me of the alien from Martian Service. The anime that just came out, where it's also like the backstory of the Borderlanders. But the reason why they have rights is because they defeated the aliens from, they're like, I don't know, they're a threat. I mean, they were pretty much on a killing spree, so they were the good guys. Well, I mean, what I just said makes no sense if you haven't watched the show. So either I should explain the show or just shut the fuck up. You know, this looks like I'm smoking something. Look at this shit. This looks like, I don't know, I'm in my third joint today, and I'm starting to see things. Okay, this is how this shit looks like. What if, you know, there, not once in my entire art journey I thought to myself while drawing something, what is wrong with me? This drawing has managed to do so. Which, you know, I guess you can be proud of that. Alien butterfly. Oh yeah, previously. While we are somewhat still at the topic of anime. So my boss, my junior boss, so the son of, or my actual boss, I also watches some anime. And sometimes, you know, we talk about this a little bit. And, you know, I realized that he has absolute shit taste. And the reason for that is he only watches isekai. And it is no joke, he only watches isekai. Really. Like, we were talking about like the new season, right? And about general few shows. You know, easing the conversation in with like, oh, have you watched like the newest big Attack on Titan episode? It was like, I don't know, that's not really mine. It was like, okay, yeah, well, I guess it's not really yours. Okay, why not? And then he like continues to tell me about like the other isekai that came out that week, where the main character for the 20th time is like ridiculously OP. Like, he literally like explained the series to me. Oh yeah, so this is dude, and he get at age of 5 to get their magic skills evaluated, And normally that's like, ooh, the highest level you can get is 5. And here the main character has everything 10. And I guess that's it. And it was like, didn't really catch me with that one. But, appreciate the spirit. I'll give this like some kind of dummy. This thing is getting worse by the second. If I would see someone draw like this, I would just run in the opposite direction that this person is right now. Problem is, this person's me, so. How do we get this out? Can we call this a day? I'm just. One of the days, just days where I started to question my sanity. So yeah, it was like telling me this like it's the shit, alright? It was like, yeah, it's like awesome and it's super strong and come on, man. Like you gotta be more. There's more to anime than fights. We also talked about like the newest Demon Slayer episode was like, oh, because he also likes Demon Slayer, he likes that. That's what he likes as well. Thanks God, at least something reasonable. And yeah, let's just not give him pupils. Yeah, so oh god. And yeah, it was like, oh, the first episode was shit, like the 34-minute special was shit. There were no fighting. I was like, what the fuck? What kind of evaluation of an episode is this? Oh, there wasn't fighting, it's shit. Like, come on. You can't do this to these boys. I was like flashed by the animation. I mean, okay, you could argue that the scene in the Infinite Castle, where castle goes everywhere, took a little bit too long. But I didn't really mind it. It got you a little bit back into the series. You need some time to get used to the aesthetics and everything. And well, it just was aesthetically pleasing to look at. So I didn't really complain about it, to be honest. I mean, they're just flexing at this point to the mappa, so I'm gonna like it. It looked awesome. You're allowed to flex about that. Yeah, that wasn't a good decision. I thought like, oh maybe if I go like through the marks of like the wing and shit. But no, I didn't save it either. But hey, might as well pull it through. And we can get this over with. Because at this point we have already destroyed all hopes of it being good. And I'm happy we did so. Because I, by God, don't want this to go a second longer than it should. Or than it needs to go. Another thing I can do is maybe go around the legs. A little white. A little highlight. Oh God. That's... Oh, there's a lot coming out. Ooh, there was... Ooh, that was... not desirable. You know what? Let's improvise. Fuck it. Their legs are now white. To differentiate from the rest. Can't be bothered. Let's put exact work on this piece, man. I don't want to be accused or banned if we smoked any illegal substances, Let's say look there. No, I'm kidding. Just wait. Why should I sweet talk this into illegal substances? No one's gonna know what I'm talking about anyways. So what's the point in not saying it straight up? Okay, sorry for the silence right now. Just let it concentrate for a second. Next. Oh god. Okay, next one. That was a strange one. Can we go back to the dragons one? You know, I said it's gonna be strange, but you know, I kind of miss you know, dragons going to McDonald's. Oh god. Now let's drink some tea on that one. Second finish. Now we have the other one, but we have another contestant, which I hope is dry by now. I made this like hours ago, so it should be dry by now. Well, let's have a look. I leave that to dry. And it's still not dry. It is still not dry. Also need to change the camera angle for when we do that. But yeah, this isn't dry. Sadly, but I have a solution for this. Oh. Because you know, this stream was like, you know, I had a plan like what I'm gonna do. I had it already finished on Monday. And then I wanted to do this on Tuesday. But then I was drawing on something else, working on something else. And then it was midnight. I was like, yeah, I still have time tomorrow. And then I also realized that I don't have a thumbnail prepared yet. So, yeah, the thumbnail was also made like 5 minutes before the stream started. Or, I mean, it did take me longer than 5 minutes, but it was finished like 10 minutes before the stream started. So what we're gonna do right now is just put the excess shit on there and then go over this with a hairdryer that are still here for you. So it's gonna be a little bit loud, but please bear with me. It will be over shortly. Okay. Oof. Okay. Gonna be a little bit loud, but please bear with me. It's gotta be dry before we can do anything. Just a second. Any moment. It can't take too long. But we already got me so far. Already got so far, so high. And we get much higher. So high. So high. I know. I have amazing singing talent. No need to tell me. I'm probably happy you couldn't hear that properly. Someone repeated now that you can hear me properly. Oof. Yeah, the hairdryer doesn't like tape. As I learned what is specific tape, which actually is kind of like awesome thing if I notice now. because you know, if I just have to take it away, I can just get the hairdryer, and then there will be as good as no risk of it destroying the paper, which is something maybe I should have got the idea of earlier. But now I know it. Now I learn. You know, we're learning, guys. We're learning. So what do I see here? What do I see here? I mean, okay. Now I would see it like some kind of fish maybe here. Or just like its mouth, just like, and now some head thingy. This is like the eye. This is the mouth. It's like one of his fins, and then it's like goes down this way. I'm not sure, man. It's not what I want to see. I think I want to see something else. You know? I think there's something else in that. How about... Is there maybe... No. Huh. You know, I didn't... While I was planning this for the stream, I didn't consider the time that I need to, you know, see this shit. Like, think about what do we see here? But I guess I can just do the fish. You know, I see like, you know, like this. It's like a fish, if you ask me. This is a fish if I've ever seen one, at least the tail of it. And you know, this even like the pointy tip of it, yeah. But what to do with the head? I don't see much more, you know what I mean? Like, this could be like the fish, but then it would be kind of strange. Huh. I don't know, this kind of can't do much of that idea, to be honest. I don't want to erase like the color. So I just go over it lightly. I pretend I know I did those lines. Though you're not gonna see them anyways. Once I add like the line out and shit. So what do we see here? I don't know, genuinely. Huh. What do we do? What do we do? Maybe. No. Okay, now maybe let's turn it. Something like this. Oh, wait a second. Green and blue. You know, I thought about maybe like sky or some shit, right? But you know, if you think about it, green and blue, why not, instead of having sky and land, how about you have sky and land like this? So yeah, I'm talking about like drawing Namek from Dragon Ball. That's good, right? That's awesome if you ask me. So wait a second. Right, this would be sea. This would be land. How do we How do we incorporate? Even if I want to do that, how does this do? Huh. Huh. Okay, maybe we have to find something else. Ha. Maybe we have to find something else. How about... Oh, maybe. Okay, now this might be some... Well, but then again... Oh, no, I'm seeing the fish now. Wait a second. This isn't fin. This is like its mouth. This is its eye. This is its nose. And this is its hair. Like those someone's from Splatoon. Oh my god, yes. Yes, here's Splatoon. Like a Splatoon fan art essentially. Let's go. We want to make this like his skin, like all this shit. Or just this way. Huh. Now it kind of looks strange if that's his whole thing. So, that's it. That is his tongue. Yes, I'm done. This is the end of his tail. Exactly. And this is like, yeah, this is just its belly. Let's leave this like that. Maybe he has like some beard going, you know, he's old, he has some beard going on. Maybe this is that, you know, it's like its beard. Like those dragons have, and those Chinese dragons, and those really old people, those really old Chinese masters. Yeah. Serious? Maybe the beard is a little bit too extreme. Maybe this isn't beard. Maybe this is another, like some sea snake, you know? And this is its head. Yeah, and it's like it's comic nose. Yeah. And it goes like from that way there. Yeah. I'm seeing it. Look at this. These should have just this empty eyes. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have like this sea kind of stuff. That's it. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna maybe add some more fish. Ah. Oh, I see here, like, that's a swordfish. Look at this. There's like this gigantosaurus nose. Oh, there's even this mouth. This really tiny mouth. Look at this. Perfect. It was like it was planned all along. Yeah. Here I guess I could also like add like a fin for logic reasons. Nothing more, to be honest. It's coming together, guys. It's coming together. Let's go. Oh, there's like its tail going all the way till here. It's like the end of its tail. It's just this big, ginormous club with where he can beat up his predators or his victims. Yeah. That's some kind of fantasy fish creature. Wouldn't necessarily want to eat, because I think there's some likelihood that it's gonna eat me. So I don't really plan on doing that. I really plan on finding out. Maybe this one is stabbing him. You know who is stabbing him? And he's like, and this is crying, he's sad, okay? Because the swordfish just accidentally stepped into him, like he's like, oh, sorry, I didn't want to do that. And he is behind it, he's like, ha, get wrecked. Yeah. And this is like his tongue that's like sticking out. Like, ah, so painful. And yeah. And what else do I see here? Maybe I can do something with that. I think I can see here something. But what? What is the question? What do I see here? Or maybe I see like some kind of face, you know, like some, you know, how do you call those dudes? Those dudes that diver. What? How? What is wrong? How do you call those dudes that dive? Alright, diver. You don't like what? Oh my god. He's upside down, looking at this endeavor. I have no idea how this gear looks. I'm just guessing, okay. He's looking at you in your eyes. He's looking at your soul. There's like the ball is going away from there. Oops, oops, doop, 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 doop. Yeah. I think this is successful. Successful sketch. So, I think go a similar approach as to the dragons, with going the lines with this one, and just see where the other lines bring us. It's ridiculousness. I don't know why, but he looks like this kind of asshole. It was that, you know, he probably, you know, that's the story of this piece, okay? So this dude has knocked this one into this dude, and now he's behind him, laughing about it, while a diver is filming this all for a documentary. And he probably, you know, that's the thing. He's probably not even making a documentary about the swordfish or this dude. He's probably making a documentary about this dude. Because he is one of those animals that live for fucking up other animals. It's like a fucking dolphin. Because, like, as far as I know, dolphins are one of the few animals that just kill for fun. Because they feel like it. Which is like really brutal if you think about it. People always said, oh, dolphins, they're so intelligent and so great and so cool, and you know, dolphins are pretty brutal. But it's the same with rabbits, you know. Everyone thinks, oh, rabbits, sweet. But they eat their fucking babies. Okay, and this is something you knew before Trash Taste. Okay. You know, he looks like that kind of fish that would really need a beard. Look at this. Look at this non-existent chin. Like, he would desperately need like a beard that would upgrade him. And we're gonna give him one. No, he's trying to grow a beard, but he didn't manage to do it yet. He's trying, bro. Giving another few years, and then he got his beard. Okay, just needs some time. A beard doesn't grow overnight, you know. Yeah, those are like his skins and shit. So you can breathe. Great. Whew. Just getting somewhere. Again, to be honest, didn't expect it to go that way. And I did say this about every piece so far today. I think this is the trend with this kind of thing. You don't see it coming. Now I know how blind people feel. Please don't cancel me. That would be nice. Would be very appreciated of this. Getting cancelled any percent speedrun? When? This is the real question. Maybe I should make like stream like getting cancelled on Twitter. Any percent speedrun. Then you just say, I don't know. You decide I think one of the quickest ways to do this is to either shit talk about trans people or you know any other minority, and then yeah, that's about it. But you know, I also that's like an asshole move, man. Why should I shit talk about them? If I can, you know, just decide to have a waifu that's not 18 yet, and they will lose their minds. Isn't that great? Oh, that's like maybe like the blood dropping down. No, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't want to do it. Oh, I'm so sorry. And he's just screaming in agony while he's laughing his ass off. And he's just looking menacingly there. I don't know why he is there too, but he is there, okay? He is there, and we're gonna accept him, okay? We're gonna adore him. Yeah, I'm gonna call this dude Steve. No, Kevin. He looks like Kevin, you know? Kevin. And he is best friends with Ken. He also speaks a lot of French. Oh, sorry, Spanish. He also speaks Spanish. For example, he even knows what the word yes means in Spanish. Sadly, I don't know what it means. So if anyone knows, please let me know. Yes in Spain, like yes sir. How do you say this? I don't know. I would really like to know, you know. Yes in Spain. Huh. But you know, I mean, if you guys don't tell me, I know I can just ask Candace. Because Candace is someone, you know, I have utter trust in Candace. Candace is a good old friend of mine. Whoop. Bam. Getting this brush. Beautiful. Gonna make this black. Oh yeah. You know, maybe we should have, instead of a diver, just made a goblin. Because the goblin is awesome, trust me. Also, talking about goblins, I recently saw an ad about Goblin Slayer game, and I thought to myself, so you guys decided to make a whole game about this series, but not give us a fucking second season? You know, and it's not like they just, you know, never said anything. Like, No Game No Life never had a second season announced or teased or anything. It's just, okay, fuck you. But Goblin Slayer said it will return. What the fuck? Come on, man. Like, you can't do this to me. You can't. When is it gonna return? This is blood, so I make it black. I know this. I won't see this through. The real question is, like, where do we put, like, cross-hatching and shit? Be like, I don't know, I guess light comes from above. So I guess I would make it like something more like that. Yeah. At this time, we're gonna be a little bit more experimental. We're gonna use this right away to shade it. I mean, you can always ease it out if adding cross-hatchings with the lines later. So let's have a look how this will look. That was pretty unnecessary to add. I don't know why, I just thought it might look cool if I do this. I don't know, maybe I regret this decision. Maybe not. But no, I'm gonna... This shadow here is something I won't regret. Notice. Just know it. Yeah. Nice. Okay. This one. Yeah, sound effects. Let's go. This is maybe he has like it looks like a mushroom. It's behind. I decided that right now. And schemes, I can make that like a little bit thicker. A little bit fatter, but not as fat as your mom. No comment on it. Imagine someone would have actually turned in right now, and the first thing you heard is your mom, you fat mom. I think this person would be would love to stay here. I mean, who wouldn't love stay in a stream where the first thing you hear is an insult to your mom? Or I guess it wasn't an insult, I guess it was more a description. And this made you fear it, wasn't it? Because it was such an accurate description of your mom, of your fat mom, that we were scared. You thought, like, how did you know? And you know, I guess that's a natural reaction at this point. You know, I just built different. I'll just go ham with this. This in the background, so this comes completely black. I don't fear this, okay? I just go at it. Okay. Come on, get in up. Yes. Take another sip out of my beautiful tea. So I don't wonder if I get silent for a second. Okay. Tea is finished. We gotta get the big ones, the big hitter. This 3-liter bottle. It takes up the whole screen. It's awesome, trust me. Now, you might have all the reasons to think why. Why on earth would I need a bottle that can hold 3 liters of water? No. It might be a good thing. It might be a reasonable question. However, why should you need it? You know, just imagine. You drink, like, at least I drink, at least 3. I think, an average 5 liters a day. So now imagine, okay, you're having like only like a half-liter bottle. This means you have to walk to your kitchen 10 times a day, solely to get your water in. This is unacceptable. So naturally, I need a 3-liter bottle. It's essential to my survival, okay? I guess I can also like a little bit of a 3D if I add like some shadows here. Now let's blend this a little bit, because Otherwise it won't look good. It won't end up looking good. I think you can give all of this a cross hatch, to be honest. It wouldn't look too bad. Like that, yeah. This is it. Something like that. Okay. Let's keep it there, okay? Let's just let it be there. I think I want this boy a little bit. Okay. After all, that light comes like down from here, right? So it should be darker. Should just be maybe like going down from here. And the E2 here should have like similar shading to the big one. Not only to distract from the fact that he is like has a growing beard. So gotta be careful here. Gotta be careful. Okay, gotta be. Look out. I think this one should have like even more like what's this weird stuff that's gonna hurt extra every time I hit someone with it. But it's just barely not lethal, so it just hits everyone with it. If someone complains, it just calls him a pussy, claiming that it won't kill him anyways. He looks like that kind of motherfucker. He looks like the kind of person that calls you weak if you need a second longer to open that one big door in a restaurant. One big door that's at least I mean, I guess at least 50 kilograms. That's realistic. At least, okay. And on some doors, you know, sometimes you go into like one of those really old buildings, and like the doors are so heavy, they're like so hard to open. I mean heavy, I mean you don't really have to lift them. But you know what I mean, right? They're just really difficult to lift. To open. God. I mean, I guess they're also difficult to lift because you have no proper handle to do it, but I mean, I guess that's beyond the point of this conversation. So, you know, he looks like that motherfucker who's like, oh, I thought you were working out. The second you have a hard time lifting something, he looks like that motherfucker. And I hate it. I already hate him. Did a good job with this one, I gotta say. Boom. Okay, sorry. I need to say something at least. I don't want to be dead air. You know? This dude is constantly having like Mulsan's theme running in his head. Like this dude. Like this dude. There will be blood. Shit, no, wait, that's the wrong one. Fuck. I haven't played the game in a while. And it would come like a rain of pain, pouring down on me, and it won't stop until I find the end of me. I don't know it anymore. Maybe I should just stop. I'm embarrassing myself here. But I guess I'm doing that the whole time in all of my channels, so a little bit late to worry about that, to be honest. Should have started worrying about it like second I start this channel. Second I make anything, even remotely related to anime. Okay, like those lines definitely make it better, I have to admit. It's good to know, you know? I'm learning. I learned something new today. It's pretty awesome. It was already a good stream. Oh yeah. Okay, I think it's gonna have a little shadow here. So I'll add some more. Okay. Here too. This dude too. We also get some cross hatching. Because I shouldn't hear right? Giving a pupil. You're also gonna have like some shadows in the eyes. That's how I like it. That's how it should be. Let's go. Getting my liners. I can keep them in frame. Yeah, no, really. No, I was really surprised that I didn't have to and had to readjust my camera. That it like barely fits the piece. Yeah, like he's behind there, like he makes big shadow. Maybe I did a little bit with the shadow here, but you know, yeah, it is what it is. Kind of perfect. But yeah, this kind of shading definitely hits with the black, with this brush, and then adding like the liner to like soften it out. This, I like it, I like it. What is wrong? This music. Do you hear this too? Or is it just me? Give me a second. And then adding like the liner to like soften it out. This, I like it, I like it. You can hear it. Can't you? But now it's gone. I guess. What the fuck? What does this happen? Why? This is strange. I don't like this, to be honest. It's strange. One day this will be a Giga Chat swordfish, you know. But right now, it just, you know, it doesn't have a full-grown beard. You know, it tries. He's on his way, okay? He's on his best way to become a full-fledged Giga Chat. It just has a long way to go. A really long way. Yeah. I like a little more shadow in there. Yes. I know, do fish... Does fish have tongues? Do they have tongues? I mean, what is a tongue for? Is it just for the taste? Is a tongue's purpose only for the taste? Or is there more to it? And do fish have tongues? No. It doesn't have to be obvious. You know, maybe they don't. And they're animals without eyes, so... Or barely functioning eyes. So, you know, not having a tongue isn't so far-fetched. If you ask me. Oh, that was the wrong. I need to take my liner, not my pencil. Okay. Bam. 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 Okay. Yeah, also, by the way, guys, but now or never. Sorry for inconsistent my videos been, because you know, I think I also will start working on a short right now and postpone the project even further a little bit, because for God's sake, man, I really don't like to not post anything for a month, anything major. And yeah, I do my weekly streams, but you know, it's not all. Weekly streams aren't anything. Aren't everything. So... yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna make a short. Or the next thing I'm gonna working on is a short. Before I release like the big project. Because, you know, the thing is on a big project that I'm working on, you know, I started it while I still didn't have to go to work, but I still had free. Was somewhat like vacation, you know. As in case you didn't know, I work as a painter normally, and painter is seasonal work, meaning in certain seasons, in that case winter, there is no work. So in that season we get dismissed. And then once there is work again, we, you know, just join the company again. Pretty normally. And, well, it was the first time, because if you're still an apprenticeship, you know, you can't be simply dismissed for, you know, the time. But, you know, now that I'll finish my apprenticeship and everything, I could. And it did. So, I had free for 3 months. And like kinda, you know, was living a full-time content creator life. And, you know, could focus on that. I could also get like some scales, yeah. And could focus on that. And I started the project out, and it took me 2 weeks. And I had a 2-week buffer for a video I had already prepared for my 2-week schedule. But, you know, the 2-week buffer kinda got eaten up by my vacation to Japan for my 2-week vacation. I was like, okay, like those 2 weeks, no video, that's fair, you know, I was on vacation, that's okay, I can deal with this. But then, once my Japan vacation was over, I also had to start working again. Literally the next day. The day I got home, and the next day I had to start working. So, you know, and I greatly underestimated how much less time I have for this. Because, you know, going from having a full day, 7 days a week, to having at most 4 hours a day. No, it's like a whole day to at most 4 hours. Reasonable, because I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. doing work and shit, and 4 hours means that I work out till midnight. So I say at most, because I don't really plan on waking up all the way up till midnight every single day. Like for example today, I just, as soon as this stream is finished, which will be as soon as this piece is finished, in case you want not, I just go to sleep. But yeah, I just greatly underestimated how much less time I have. So, the art part of the project is gonna be finished in very soon time. However, I then gotta edit this and record the A-roll and edit everything and A-roll and the B-roll, which I'm recording the B-roll as I draw, right? The A-roll when I'm talking to the camera and stuff, because I don't want, just for me talking to the camera in some boring way. So yeah, so that's gonna take some time. So I think I might have this as some kind of side project, and I said I wanted to make a short every 4 days, or this was like my goal for some time, but I think, realizing how much less time I have here, I say at least I want one short a week, at very least. The more the better, to be honest. Maybe I do like every 5 days or something. I don't know. It's just, also not every shot takes the same amount of time, Sometimes you have something that takes, I don't know, a day. Then you have something that takes multiple days. So, it's difficult, okay? Like, I don't think it's good like that, because I don't think there's much reason behind holding back videos that you made. Because, I don't have to release them yet. Release time is on the next week. I think that makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Because, why would you just hold this video in? I did this once and then I just realized, this just doesn't make much sense, if we're being honest with ourselves. Unless, obviously, I think one of the exceptions to this would be maybe something like Trash Taste, where, it's like a podcast, and, for it being weekly, you can get into the habit of weekly watching this, and, in a case like that, sure, I can definitely see why you want to, do some more. Especially, the nature of a podcast, which is, talking. It's not like, it's a podcast, okay? It's like not the craziest kind of content, except the specials. Those are crazy, okay? Those are awesome. Can't say anything against those. The specials are awesome. Yeah, can just have some reflections. Also his tongue. And the club of this dude. Nah, I think that shouldn't be. The club isn't gonna be shiny, but he is. He's like a lot of this piece of shit there. This one. It's basically dolphin, okay? It's very smooth skin. People like him more than they should. It's just a really big asshole to everyone around him. Because he knows everyone likes him more than they should. He knows it. He doesn't have to hide it. Okay. Guys, I'd call this a finished piece. Let's sign it. Again, let's do it on this corner. Boom. Now, let us have a look again at all we've drawn so far, shall we? Starting with our number one. And I think I have to be honest, this is my favorite so far. This is my favorite, I think, of all the ones we've made today. And it's this cool three-headed dragon, or maybe it's three dragons, who knows? It can be anything you want, really. Ooh, really can't wait to go to the McDonald's. It's awesome, I love it. Then we have this abomination. I mean, I guess it's not a secret that I don't like this one. And then I probably don't have to show you that because you just saw it for now, but this one. Then we have this one. The underwater story of how this asshole pushed this swordfish, this soon to be jet swordfish, into this fish that looks like a salmon from Splatoon, and he desperately screams in agony. Okay, he even has some tears. And all that is being watched by this diver, who's probably making a documentary about this dude, because this dude, this one, is like the equivalent to Dolphin, okay, in that universe. So people like him more than they should. But he's a really big asshole. This is the story of this picture. Oh yeah, the story of this picture is probably that, I don't know, I smoked a little too much weed. Or at least that's how it looks, to be honest. So yeah. This is it, guys. With this beautiful stream today. Hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did. I was able to try out new stuff. I was able to try out new stuff. And yeah. I mean, for example, cross-hatching with this brush like this works great. Look at this, especially here. This looks great. If you want to have a little more harder shadows, great. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. So, with all that being said, I wish you all a beautiful. Oh, come on, don't give. Does it work now? Okay. So, I wish you all a beautiful evening, and we will see each other again at least next week on the next stream, probably Wednesday, same time. And with all that being said, guys, I wish y'all a beautiful evening. Sleep good and tight, and goodbye. No, I was joking. Hopefully you have nightmares.